Wow. Religion. Religion's a bitch. You know why religion's a bitch? Because people are superstitious. They don't. They like to believe. I mean, who doesn't want to believe that we're stranded out here all alone by ourselves? I mean, no one wants to think that. When bad things happen to you, they like to think that there's a reason for it. There's a reason. There's a reason why this bad thing happened to me. My religion, having grown up Catholic, mind you, and any bastards who came along after Catholicism, the only retards that have more use of guilt than we do are the Jews, alright? So don't send me your little guilt messages, because it won't work unless you're Jewish. And even then, we have enough experience, I can fend that off. I had a Mormon girl try to guilt me once. I'm like, honey, how old's your religion? A few years? Please. Catholics have 2,000 years of guilt. Okay? We know how that works. And the Jews, like, are the masters. So, back off your guilt crap, lady. It's not gonna work. In fact, I just laughed. I thought it was funny. And then so did she, because she knew she was doing it, which made her cool. It's more I can say for most people. Look, here's my little. Here's my room's fucking view on religion. It's a fairy tale. It's a fairy tale. It's a fairy tale. It's a lie. You're sucking cow water up your ass. Believe it. I had to give you a second to let that settle in. Let you form your arguments. And that's fine. You form your little arguments. Are you done? Oh, good. Because let me tell you something. Einstein was a religious man, to a certain extent, I'd say. He believed in a God, but he believed in a plan. And he also believed that we as intelligent beings could figure that plan out. We could use our knowledge and reasoning to see the plan, to see it, to see it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Everything works in a certain way, and we can see it because we're intelligent beings. And from the smallest molecule to the smallest little piece of molecule that zips off when they bash it into something else. There's a plan. There's an underlying theme, if you will. Everything works a certain way. This isn't, although it may seem random, this isn't willy-nilly. There's a force behind it, if you will. not the Force. Back off, Star Wars geek. Dumbass. Stop running around the mall with your fucking Obi-Wan Kenobi robe on, too. That's really irritating. But there's a design, and here's a good way for you, the average, normal, thinking person, can try and see a glimpse into this design. Go get a biology book. You can find them everywhere. And look at the chemical process a plant uses to make energy from the sun and sugars. It's laid out in a chemical line. You don't even have to understand. It's just cell by cell how the plant uses sugars and sunlight to make energy. Okay? Now in that same book, look at how an animal cell does the same thing. If you take either one and hold a mirror up to it, it is the exact freaking mirror image. And what do we eat, my friends? Plants. That's where we get our energy in the long run. You know, I mean, we might eat cows, but cows are only plant eaters. That's where they get their energy. We just steal it out of their yummy steak-ass hides. There is a plan. There is a seemingly intelligence to the whole design of the universe. But when you start getting into the myths and fables and the bullshit of the Bible that's been edited more times than you'd like to admit to yourself, and yes, it's been edited, and if you don't believe me, answer one simple question. Jesus had 12 disciples, maybe more. Why are there only 4 books, and 2 of them at least are not from the original disciples? Like John. John was not his original disciple. No. Some Roman emperor somewhere put together a committee and edited your precious book that you live by and die by and kill by. So, put that in your pipe and smoke it. That's all I'm saying. And until the next time one of you religious freaks pisses me off, good night now!